Ready.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to the Media Center here at the DOW Great Lakes Invitational. I'm happy to introduce our 2023 champions, Elizabeth Szokol and Cheyenne Knight, or Team the Elizabethan Knights. Wow, what a day for you. Liz, I'll start with you as you're the newest to this. Your first win ever and alongside one of your good friends. Just take us through this moment and what it means to you.
It's amazing to get my first win. It's something I've been working for a long time, and it's so tough to win out here. Everyone's such a great player, so to finally do that, and it's even better with Cheyenne by my side. We've been talking about this event all year and since our good finish last year, and we couldn't wait to get back, and to actually win is pretty amazing.
Cheyenne, it's been a while since you won in your rookie season, so another win for you and also alongside Elizabeth. Tell us what this means to you.
It's funny. Elizabeth told me on 18, she said, thanks for waiting for me to win this year. I think I've had a few close calls this year. I've been in contention a few times and I really haven't handled the pressure, kind of let it get to me a little bit. So we kind of joked at the beginning of the week, we're like, why not win? And honestly, Elizabeth, we've been friends for such a long time and I couldn't have asked for anything better than to get the win with her. And it's such a fun event. And, we're normally just kind of by ourselves out there. So to have someone so fun and positive and kind of keep it light is just incredible.
How happy are you for Liz here getting her first win on the LPGA Tour?
Honestly, Elizabeth shows so much adversity and resiliency. She's battled a few injuries and had a really great year in 2021 and kind of had an injury that kind of didn't allow her to play. So just everything that she does to, kind of grind through it is just incredible. And I'm so happy for her.
Thank you.
First win is just, she can always say you're LPGA Tour winner, and that's all that, we strive for, is to win events out here, and it's really hard to win. We started with a 3-shot lead, but it's really hard to win out here when everyone's chasing you, and especially in this format. So she was so clutch today, made so many good putts, and really handled everything that was thrown at her, and she's just incredible.
Elizabeth, Cheyenne just spoke of feeling the pressure in this position. I'm wondering if you felt any pressure today and how great it is to have a teammate to rely on when you're sort of feeling that way.
Definitely. There was a lot of pressure. Starting the day with a 3-shot lead was a great thing, but everyone was chasing us. And in this format, there are a lot of birdies, and Matilda and Kelly were playing great and started off really well. So there was definitely some pressure there. And Cheyenne made some amazing putts coming in. And I feel like we're chatting down the fairways the whole day and trying to keep it light. And it was great to have her by my side for the win.
Mm-hmm. I asked you earlier, but can you walk us through what you think was the top shot of the day, the shot that really solidified your win?
It was definitely on 17. Matilda made about a 15-foot putt for birdie. So Cheyenne had, I think, 6-7 feet for birdie and made it, which sent us to 18 with a 1-shot lead, which was a huge putt. And that was definitely the shot of the day.
Speaking of 18 green, I was nervous. What was sort of going through your guys' head in that moment? Matilda has a big putt. What were you feeling, thinking?
I don't think we could look at each other. I think we were just kind of looking away. It was out of our hands. So we were just looking away and waiting, and she hit a really good putt that just slid right by the edge. But I think we did all we could, and we were just waiting to see, which was a bit stressful having it out of our hands. But I think we were just looking away, didn't even look at each other, and waited to see what happened.
Shine, when you did look at each other, what were you feeling when you realized you had won together?
Relief, but just, I don't know, pure joy, I would say. You're expecting Matilda to make that putt, and, when it slid by the edge, it's just whoa, we did it. It was really hard, kind of going to the rain delay, 2-shot lead coming back, and it evaporated really quickly, and so it was just kind of surreal. And it's wow, we did it. We've been out here all day, but we did it. So it was just pure joy.
As you mentioned, feeling relief, and as you mentioned, you having been close to wins before this season, how are you using that? How much relief do you feel just having a win, and especially heading into the next major, using this week as a test for then? Yeah,
I think being in contention, it really you can't compare to it. You can't really duplicate it in practice. You can't really duplicate it any other way. And it kind of just exposes you. You're on that stage. And so all the clutch shots that we both hit down the stretch, I feel like you can learn from those experiences, but also lean on those, like going into the next stretch. Big stretch coming up, 2 majors and kind of like big chunk of the year. And so I think it gives us both a lot of confidence going into next week, and just, we can handle those situations. And we played really great golf this week. And so I think it'll suit us well coming up.
Mm-hmm. Elizabeth, how do you feel about the major coming up and the state of your game after a win here?
It's great to get the win and definitely have some more confidence going into next week. I've had a little bit of a roller coaster year and was really looking forward to this event to play the best ball format and alternate shot and just see where my game was at. So definitely have some confidence from this and looking forward to the next few weeks.
You had a great start to this season too, if I remember, a really good finish at HSBC.
Yes, yeah.
What sort of experience? How did that experience help you today?
Definitely. I think I just try to remind myself that I've been in this position, even though it hasn't been for a little while, and Cheyenne's been in the position a lot. So I think just kind of learning from that and building from that and trying to feel as comfortable in the moment.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, a little bit of a rain delay today. How did that sort of affect your mindset, you guys, going into sort of the last couple of holes there?
It was kind of a bummer, to be honest with you. Elizabeth just made a great putt on 12 to give us a 2-shot lead. And even though this is stroke play, it's very match play kind of oriented. Yeah, it was just weird. We played fine coming back, but they just came out really hot. So, you just kind of have to make the most of it. Of course, we would have loved to have just kind of keep riding that momentum. But yeah, and I think it's just kind of some adversity. You just kind of have to deal with it. And but we were ready to go when we came back out, hit some good shots. So, it all worked out in the end, but kind of a bummer way to go in.
Yeah, awesome. Last question here. You guys have played here 3 times now. How much are you looking forward to returning to the Dow Great Lakes Bay Invitational for a 4th time, and this time as the defending champions?
I know I can't wait. I think we talked about being partners maybe in January, coming off the good finish last year, and I was looking forward to it all year. Just such a unique format, and Dow does such an amazing job, and getting to play with one of my best friends is amazing, so I can't wait to come back next year.
Yeah, Dow just does so much for the LPGA and just continues to, put up a great purse. Just the whole tournament experience is just so incredible. Yeah, and I've never played with Elizabeth in a tournament round on the LPGA, so I just love playing with her anytime I get. But yeah, just to have our name kind of etched in this tournament's history kind of forever is really special. And I just can't wait to come back next year and defend. And I think we got alternate shot figured out. And that's the hardest format. But I can't wait. And yeah, it was and we had so much fun with our caddies, Chad and Sarah. It was just a really great time.
Well, maybe Golf Channel will feature you together at some point, and you'll finally
come on next week.
All right. Well, thank you so much, ladies, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.